Congressman Mike Waltz joins us now. He's a Republican from Florida. So, Congressman, are these sanctions a little, too late?
Well, we're seeing Putin just roll out the exact same playbook that he did in 2014 with Crimea, where you have local ethnic Russians start to press this narrative that they're being oppressed by the Ukrainian government, that they need big Russia, Putin's support. And lo and behold, Putin's all too happy to send that support in, eventually militarily. And you know, the West huffs and puffs and puts a few sanctions in place, but over the long term, eventually Russia absorbed Crimea, and they're doing the same thing now in eastern Ukraine, same playbook, and we're watching the same huffing and puffing. Look, David, the sanctions that that the Biden White House announced last night only apply to the little slice of eastern Ukraine. I don't know many international businesses or investors or corporations that have been pouring money or investment into that war-torn area where there's literally trench warfare going on the last 6 years. So we'll see what they come out with today, but these sanctions should have already been in place months, if not years ago, and it is too little, too late.
Well, the question is how far Russia's going to go, whether they're going to be satisfied with this buffer zone, if you will, between the vast majority of Ukraine and Russia, or go further. The markets, by the way, have improved quite a bit from earlier, partly because of what President Zelensky said of Ukraine. He said he sees no mass war against Ukraine, no broad escalation by Putin. Would you agree with that?
You know, I'm not so sure yet, David. Having been a former tank officer and then a Green Beret, spent a lot of time in the field, keeping 200,000 soldiers spread along that long border out in the winter, out in their armored vehicles and away from their barracks is not something that can be sustained for a long time. Plus, Putin is starting to narrow his window for an invasion and starting to move into the spring, within a month. So we'll see whether he goes further. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is an incremental chipping away salami slice approach. And he knows that as long as he's taking little chip shots, or he believes, the West won't respond decisively. And by the way, the Germans saying that they're going to delay the certification of Nord Stream 2 is a bit of a joke. They weren't going to delay. They weren't going to certify till this summer anyway.
So you don't put much credence in that as an effective strategy against Russia at this point. The suspension of certification.
Over the long term, Putin knows they're dependent for half their economy, and watch the prices shoot up, and watch the domestic pressure from Germans and everyday Europeans paying those higher gas prices. I think their resolve will erode very quickly, and that's what Putin's betting on.
Okay. Gas prices are going up here as well. Congressman, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good to see you.